said none ya. None of your business, don't you ask no more. Said if you do a better job of listening, maybe you would understand why I'm at the door. You just had to go and paint the front porch turquoise. Said that's the way we do it in the South. You claimed it keeps out all the evil spirits. Sometimes I can't believe the words coming out your mouth, but I try, 'cause I have to. Give my heart the best way that I can. Through the laughter and the pain, through the sometimes just insane. All I wanna do is be your man. Sometimes we pretend that we are strangers, out there meeting up for the first time. I will be a banker or a doctor, and you double over laughing at me as I throw out my lines. I spent a lifetime dreaming of a lover who make me feel the world was on my side. But dreaming only got me through the evenings. I'd still wake in the morning with nowhere left to hide. So I try, 'cause I want to. Lord knows I get lucky when I can. Through the laughter, through the pain, through the perfectly insane. Darling, all I want to do is be your man. I used to tell myself I had it covered, that everything was where it needs to be. But then you showed up and you looked me over, and now I see, oh now I see, yeah I see, darling I see. So I try, because I want to hold your heart the best way that I can. Through the laughter, through the pain, through the sometimes just insane. And darling, I just wanna be your man. I asked you where you've been, and you said none yet. None your business, don't you ask no more. I forgot. One important part of the show is actually being in it. Hey everybody. Welcome to episode 38 of Alone Together Tuesdays here in the Doghouse in Nashville, Tennessee. Very excited about tonight for a lot of reasons. But first of all, thank you for being with us. So this is the last show of the month, which means it is an all request show. So a lot of y'all turned in your requests. A lot of y'all turned in your requests already. So we've got about 60 requests. We're probably not going to get to all of them tonight, but I'm going to do as many as I can. And so it's going to be a long show, so strap in. and get ready. And then for reinforcements, I brought my friend, guitar player, producer, songwriter extraordinaire Adam Landry back there. And yeah, so I asked him if he wanted a comfortable spot. He said yes, so I put him on the sleeper sofa back there, so he can nod off at any point. And yeah, okay. So how this works is I ask folks to turn in their stories, their requests along with stories, what everything meant to them, if they wanted to dedicate it to somebody. And I got a lot of great stuff, a lot of really cool messages. So thank y'all for doing that. And so I'm gonna read them, play the song, and then take breaks, do stuff in between. So yeah. So but forgive me. This is a lot. I have 14 pages of requests and stories here. So let's see. What are we gonna start off with? All right. Robin Hamby Grattan says, I would love to hear Magnolia Wind. I believe you were singing it during the sound check of the Platinum Party at Mile Zero Fest during what felt like a hurricane. We were shocked and grateful you got through the songs you did before having to call it due to the crazy winds and rain. It's hard to believe that was only a year ago. It feels like forever. Yes, it does. It feels like it's been a lost year. But I'm looking forward to getting back to Mile Zero Fest, hopefully this year. But I remember that gig. It was very strange. We were playing out in the rain and wind, and it did feel like a hurricane. And finally, they took mercy on us and said, all right, enough. But we'll do this here. Adam, this is in G. I'd rather sleep in a box like a bomb on the street, but then I find feather bed without your little old cold feet. And I'd rather be deaf, all dumb and stone blind, than to know that your mornings would never be mine. And I'd rather die young than to live without you. And I'd rather go hungry than to eat lonesome stew. And this once in a lifetime, and it won't come again. It's just here and it's gone on Magnolia Wind. And I'd rather not walk through the garden again if I can't catch your scent on the Magnolia Wind. So if it ever comes time, that it comes time to go, it says pack up your fiddle, it says pack up your bow. 'Cause if I can't dance with you, then I won't dance at all. I'll just sit this one out with my back to the wall. If I can't kiss your fiddle on a magnolia wind, if I can't kiss your scent on a magnolia wind. All right, the great guy Clark and Sean Camp. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see, Krista. I can't pronounce your last name, Krista. There's a lot of letters in it. Wojokowicz says, "Hi Hayes. I wouldn't be me if I didn't request Beaumont again. It's one of the first songs I heard of yours, and it instantly resonated with me because I've often leaned on a memory, and I think we all have a Beaumont in our lives somewhere. But I also wanted to request Don't Let Me Fall, because I heard that song during COVID lockdown, and it helped put into words what I was feeling in that lonely, dark time, like I was meant to hear it at that particular time. Thank you for the Alone Together sessions." Thank you, Krista. And John Bird also requested Beaumont. He said, "Can you please play Beaumont for my wife? It's her birthday today." Well, Mrs. Bird, happy birthday to you. And right before we came on here, I did a video for a fella named Eric down in Beaumont who has terminal cancer. And he asked his cousin to compile a playlist of the songs that he wanted his friends to have a drink and bid farewell to him with. And so we'll send this out to Eric as well. Here's to you. Godspeed, my friend. I saw you leaning on a memory with your back turned to the crowd in that little bar on Murphy where they play guitar too loud. There were people drinking whiskey and there were hearts about to leave. It was cold as hell for Houston. It was almost New Year's Eve. All the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. I cannot wait forever, babe. I hope you'll understand. Oh, the night was feeling lucky, so I asked you to dance. And the way you looked up at me made me think I had a chance. But when I put my arms around you, I knew you weren't giving in. And I hope it will be different if I pass this way again. All the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. I cannot wait forever, babe. I hope you'll understand. Well, I walked the road to get here with a guitar in a case. I'd have stopped in Pasadena if I'd have known about this place. But you looks like forever where the water meets the shore. I've been thinking about you, baby. I can't do that anymore. I saw you leaning on a memory with your back turned to the crowd in that little bar on Murphy where they play guitar too loud. There were people drinking whiskey and there were hearts about to leave. It was cold as hell for Houston. It was almost New Year's Eve. All the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. I could not wait forever, babe. I hope you'll understand. Yeah, all the way from Beaumont Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. I cannot wait forever, babe. I hope you'll understand. Before we go too much further, I need to let y'all know that if you contribute to the show, a lot of y'all know this already, but I send postcards out to folks that contribute to the show. This week's postcard is that. I went through a phase where I was taking pictures of the microphone. This one was at a festival in Spain, a very cool festival. First time I got to play Spain. And so that's that. So I will sign it, make it out to you, and send it to you. If you contribute $30 or more, you will get a set list from tonight's show. And if you want to see other postcards or set list, you can go to my website and see that. And then last but not least, last bit of housekeeping here is I'm giving away a bunch of records tonight, and probably other stuff as we go throughout the evening. I've got a What It Is record, I got a Trouble in Mind record, and I have a limited edition KMAG YOYO record. And you can have your pick if you win, and the way you win is by sharing the show. If you're on Facebook, please share the show, and we'll pick a winner from that. If you are on YouTube, please follow me on YouTube or like the show. And Callan, who works with me, will pick a winner from there. And we'll be giving away a lot of stuff throughout the night. But let's get as many people in here as we can. It's going to be a long show. It's going to be a fun one. And I'm going to be giving away a lot of stuff. So that's how you can get it. Okay, that's all the housekeeping, I think, for now. So let's get back to the request here. I didn't clarify that it was songs that I had written, so a lot of people asked for songs that I have not written, and that's okay. It gave me a chance to learn a few or to brush up on a few. So I'm going to do, this here is one of my favorite Bob Dylan songs, and let me see if I can find well, I don't know who requested this. Sorry. But let's see here. Let me just tune up on this thing. Sorry, that was a lame introduction. I don't know who has to hear it, but I'm glad they did. If you requested Just Like Tom Thumb's Blues, thank you. And we're gonna do this in F, I think, Adam. When you're lost in the rain and worries, and it's Easter time too. Your gravity fails and negativity won't pull you through. Don't put on any airs when you're walking down Beaumont Avenue. They got some hungry women there, and they'll really make a mess out of you. Oh, if you see Saint Annie, please tell her thanks, say it loud. I cannot move and my fingers, they're all in a knot. And I don't have the strength to Get up and take another shot. And my best friend, the doctor, he won't even tell me what it is I've got. Oh, sweet Melinda, the peasants call her the goddess of gloom. She speaks good English and she invites you up into the room. And you're so kind and so careful not to go to her too soon. And she steals your voice and leaves you howling at the moon. Started out on Burgundy, but soon I hit the heart of stuff. Everybody said they'd stand behind me when the king got rough. But the joke was on me, there was no one even there to bluff. I'm going back to New York City. I do believe I have had enough. I'm going back to New York City. I do believe I've had enough. Alright, little Bob Dylan there for you. In case you're just joining us, this is Adam Landry back here playing guitars. And tonight is an all request show. So everything I'm playing has been requested. And I asked people to tell me their stories, like why they wanted to hear the song, what it meant to them. And a lot of y'all did in a big way. So I'm going to do this here. This is... let me see if I can find the lyrics here. Yep. All right. So let's see. Ting Yu Lee says, thanks again for doing this, Hayes. Can you sing Help Me Remember? My grandpa passed away 1 week ago. I had so much memory with him when I was little, like when we went hiking, hanging at his place. He picked me up after school. Later he got dementia, and after a few strokes, sometimes he didn't even remember me, but occasionally he would remember a very specific memory with me and other grandkids. He passed in peace in China while I'm stuck here in Canada because of COVID, and I'm working as a frontline healthcare worker. I'm caring for many patients, but I wish I could hold his hands during his last moment. Ting Yu, I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you for the work you're doing and for this request, and I'd be happy to play it. And I had several other people ask to hear this song, so I'm going to read their messages as well. Jennifer Burns says, I second this. Hayes, you covered I Remember Everything by Prine per my request to comfort my mom after my dad passed away last month. I wanted to pay homage to Prine as well at that time. It brought me to tears, and your Help Me Remember is just as poignant. This year I lost my job due to COVID-19, lost 2 beloved kitties, had 3 concussions from falling from seizures, found out I have a brain tumor, seriously injured my back, lost several aunts and an uncle, and of course lost my dad to Alzheimer's. Jesus, Jennifer. This is that. I thought I was having a challenging year. That's really tough. Anyway, I don't want sympathy, but me remembering him is what keeps him in my heart. Thank you for being uniquely you, and thank you for the original requester for being a frontline worker. I'm so sorry you couldn't be there for your grandfather either. It's incredibly heartbreaking. Jennifer, thank you for that request. And Josh Arrington says, help me remember would be awesome. Absolutely love this song, whether it's you or Josh doing it. Josh, he's referring to as Josh Morningstar, who I wrote this song with. He's a great songwriter. And finally, Sharon Brooks says, I'd like to hear Help Me Remember. My neighbor across the street was the first person to welcome me to the neighborhood when I bought my house 14 years ago. She now has dementia and wanders and gets lost. Her daughter had to move back from North Carolina to take care of her. I never see her anymore. I think she forgot who I was. Sharon, sorry to hear about your neighbor. Thank you for this request. So we're going to send this out to all you folks and anybody that might be dealing with this. Leaves on that ancient old oak tree are starting to turn. The same shades as the flames of this fire I'm watching burn. There's an unfinished crossword just resting on the arm of this chair. And for the life of me I can't recall if I'm the one who left it there. And it feels so familiar as I watch you walk in the room. And at first I don't recognize you, but then I damn sure recognize that perfume. And you kneel down beside me and gently take hold of my hand. I say, baby, I'm scared and I'm not sure I know who I am. And can you help me remember who it is that I used to be? And can you tell me the story of my family, my hopes and my dreams? And did I try to stand for something? Or would I always fold? Did I do things when I was young to be proud of when I was old? Was our house on fire? Or was I just a slow burning ember? And could you please help me remember? Ring on my finger, it's golden, faded and warm, like it was forged in the fires of love that weathered the storm. And I try to make sense of these old photographs on the wall, but they're just faces and places from sometime that I can't recall. And can you help me remember? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I know there's a story, but it's getting harder to find. And did I protect my children? Stand up for my friends? How much damage did I do? That I try to make amends? Did I ever make a difference? Or just not give a damn? And was I believing in God and all His plans? Did I light up your life like a full moonlit night in December? Or could you please help me remember? I need you to help me remember. All right. Help me remember. Okay, looks like we have a winner. First winner of a vinyl record of their choice is Stephen Jules Rubin. Stephen, congratulations. Callan will get a hold of you, I think, is how it works, and you can just tell her which of the 3 records you would like. All right, I promise you this is not all sad songs tonight. We have a lot of requests for happy stuff. I just did not map it out where any of that was on the front end. But let's see. We'll get rid of this. That goes in the pile. All right, let's see what else we got here. Okay. Shane Corrigan says, I'd love to hear Live Free or Die. I did a road trip with my folks a few years back from Providence up through New England, down through New York to Philadelphia, then along the Blue Ridge Parkway to Atlanta, and all the way to Key West. You kept us entertained in New Hampshire, and we also used it to set Mum up when we got back home and realized how many male statues she posed beside. Well, all right. Yeah, this is in the key of D, and this is an acoustic one, I think. Let's see. I'm losing guitar picks. Here we go. All right, this is a song about license plates. The state motto of Texas is the Lone Star State. Arkansas is the natural state. Missouri is the show me state. Oklahoma is my favorite. It's the okay state. We're not great, but we're okay. It's very modest. What else we got? North Carolina is first in flight. South Carolina is, I've been thinking about moving to North Carolina. But by far the coolest state motto of all belongs to the tiny state of New Hampshire. And their state motto is Live Free or Die, which is a kick-ass state motto. It just sucks if you're in prison. Particularly if you have to make license plates that say Live Free or Die while you're behind bars. So this is a Bill Morrissey song. It's about their plight. It goes like this. Well, I'm doing 10 to 20 in the frozen granite state, and every day I go to work to stamp out license plates. Every day I go to work and every night I cry, 'cause every license plate I make tells me to live free or die. Live free or die, oh Lord, tell me why can't they say seatbelts fastened, Oklahoma is okay. Vacation land sounds mighty great, I wouldn't mind stamping out the Garden State. It's enough to make me cry. Live free or die. Well, I didn't mean to shoot that man. Why, the gun just went off in my hand. I caught him with my wife, and it cost that man his life. Well, I've just got home from the factory, and that guy was sitting where I'm supposed to be. Now he's up there in the sky, and I'm stuck with live free or die. Live free or die, oh Lord, tell me why can't they say seatbelts fastened, Oklahoma is okay. Vacation land sounds mighty great, I wouldn't mind stamping out the Garden State. It's enough to make me cry. Live free or die. Here we go. All right, you with me so far? Well, let this be a lesson to all you married men out there, that patience is a virtue, so make your plans with care. And if you catch your wife with another man, well, it's best to hold off as long as you can, then shoot him in another state where they got a different license plate. Live free or die, oh Lord, tell me why can't they say seatbelts fastened, Oklahoma is okay. Vacation land sounds mighty great, I wouldn't mind stamping out the Garden State. It's enough to make me cry. Live free or die. Oh, yodelay. late great Bill Morrissey. Let's see. I'm gonna mark songs off as I play them because there's a bunch of them, and it's gonna help me. It's just gonna help me. Let's see. Yeah, there's that. Okay. I think at some point my wife's gonna come join me, so it's gonna be. We got a bunch of requests for folks that asked if she would play with me. Here's a song she actually sang on my second record, Good Friends. Where did all my good friends go? And I had 2 requests for it. One is from Eric Alden Anderson. He says, Good Friends, he requested Good Friends. The reason I am turning 70 next month, and for the last few years, I've been connecting with old friends I haven't seen in 40 to 50 years. Well, congratulations on turning 70, Eric, and I think that's awesome that you're catching up with old friends. I think about that sometimes, like, you know, where life leads you, and those connections that you make when you're young, how they can last a lifetime. And then Diane Shapiris Johnson says, I would love a shout out to my amazing son who will be turning 21 in a few months and has been a fan since he was 11. We got the whole spectrum here. We got a 70-year-old and a soon-to-be 70-year-old and somebody who's been a fan since they were 11. His favorite song is Good Friends. I'm hoping the next few months Carll because I would love to have my baby back, but working on accepting that my boy is now a man. Yes. Thank you, Hayes, for making every Tuesday memorable and something to look forward to. Well, thank you, Diana. I appreciate it. And Noah, this is for you and Eric. Let's see. This is the key of C, and yeah, let's electrify this thing. School and drinking beer, wondering when the good Lord would get us out of here. But now those days are gone and everything has changed. It's all been turned around, everybody's rearranged, and I'm thinking, hey, hey, where did all my good friends go? Maybe someplace far away. Where did all my good friends go? Well, now Doug, he went to prison for selling all that pot, and Rick's in California being something that he's not, and Robbie went to law school, yeah, we're all glad he did, but every time I call, I end up talking to his kid and thinking, hey, hey, where did all my good friends go? Maybe someplace far away. Where did all my good friends go? That all my good friends could be here today, alone together Tuesday. But Jeremy got a real job, he's working 9 to 5. Every once in a while I'll call him, make sure he's still alive. And Mike, he took some time, he found out he was gay. I didn't have the heart to tell him that we all knew anyway. Where did all my good friends go? Maybe someplace far away. Where did all my good friends go? Where did all my good friends go? We're cruising right along. We need to. We only have 62 more songs to play. Let's see. We're not going to do that. I think I just saw a message on here. Yeah, that Rick guy sounds hot. Yeah, that's my buddy Kerry Welton, who, aka Rick. Although I always feel weird about that. He's the one guy I changed his name in the song. That's about all my high school friends. And I don't really know what I meant by that. I mean, something that he's not. I don't know. His name's Kerry, not Rick. But Kerry just is 2 syllables. I needed a 1-syllable name. But I love you, Kerry, and yeah, good to have you here with us. Okay, so we're moving on. Let's see. I had several requests for Jimmy Buffett, and I'm not sure why that came up, but if I can find the lyrics, I will do it. But actually, I don't know that I can find the lyrics. I think I left them inside. I'll ask Allison to bring them back later. Sorry. Okay, how we doing, everybody? We have a second winner. Just so you know, Michelle Jones has won her choice of vinyl, either What It Is, Trouble in Mind, or KMAG YOYO. Congratulations. Thank you for sharing the show or for liking the show. And we still have one more vinyl record to give out. It's not too late. If you share the show with somebody or like it on YouTube or follow me on YouTube, you have a chance to win it. And then when that's done, we're going to give away more stuff because I'm in a generous mood tonight, and I want to get folks in here and hang out with us. So, Billy says, if you play Buffett, I'm out of here. Well, Billy, I'm not going to play it yet, but I am going to play it at some point if I can find the lyrics. All right, but in the meantime, let's see. Annette M. Herman Burhost says, Bible on the Dash, please. Also, have you ever covered The King Is Gone, George Jones? It's a fave. Thank you, Annette. Let's do this. This is a song I wrote with my Canadian buddy Cord Lund, or that he wrote with me, I should say. It was his idea, and he brought it to me, and I just kind of helped out a little bit. But let's see, it goes like this. 2 nights stand in Tulsa, pulling out and headed west. Brady grabbed the Gideons from the motel in the desk, and we said, what's the matter, brother? Are you worried about your soul? He said, better safe than sorry, boys. That's just how I roll. Oh, we hit the road a feeling cool as Crosby, Stills, and Nash, overflowing with the Spirit and the Bible on the dash. Well, we pulled the whole thing over for the flashing red and blues. Police came to the window. We said, have you heard the news? He said, don't get smart with me, boy. Why you doing 95? My foot is heavy with redemption. I'm just blessed to be alive. He said, I ought to pull you out of there and beat you black and blue. I placed my hand upon the good book. Said, what would Jesus do? It's better than insurance registration online. It's better than these fake IDs that keep on buying. Even better than an envelope stuffed with cash. They always said it saved me out of Bible on the dash. Well, around these parts, that hair alone will make probable cause. If you're moving through my county, you'll obey my earthly laws. We did our best to quote some holy writ chapter and verse. What kind of music you boys are making? We said Christian music, sir. Well, he thought about it, contemplated, twirled his cob mustache. All right, you boys, be careful now, just don't drive quite so fast. It's better than insurance registration online. It's better than these fake IDs that keep on buying. Even better than an envelope stuffed with cash. They always said it saved me out of Bible on the dash. months later we heard freeze. Well, ain't over there, son, we're gonna do some search and sees. Maybe if we'd been more famous, they'd have said just move along. If they'd have seen us on the TV, if we'd had hit single songs. He's just about to ask us where's the money, guns, and hash. I was hoping that it saved me that old Bible on the dash. Well, his hand was on his pistol and his dog was on his leash. And his shepherd, he was keeping a pretty close eye on his sheep. We got a list we're gonna look at, see if we can't find your names. We got parabolic laser beams, here's everything you say. We got ultraviolet x-rays that can see right through your bus. Well, I guess we'll see if the good Lord's truly watching over us. It's better than a green card, better than life, better than these work visas I have to keep buying, even better than an envelope stuffed with cash. Lord, I'm at the border where the Bible on me. All right. Thank you for that request. Yeah, Corbin and I made a video of that song. It's on Corbin's record, the song, and then we made a video here in Nashville that was fun. It's a pretty tasteless video, but we had a good time. And yeah. All right, let's see. Good story, Hayes. You love stories where like we did this thing and yeah. It's like that's really pro. I've been doing this for 20 years. You'd think I could come up with something better than. And then this one time we did this. Yeah, that was awesome. Okay, let's see. All right, I've got a request here from Drew Van Huss. Drew says, "Hey Hayes, I am a high school teacher just north of Nashville. I've been teaching high school history classes for 10 years and I love it. It is truly what I was meant to do. This year has been the toughest of my teaching career. I still love my job, but the pandemic has made a tough job tougher. Our district has done better than some managing the pandemic, but it has still had a lot of frustrations for all in the education field as we struggle to reach students however we can in whatever changing situation we need to be in. About 2 weeks ago, I found out I was named Teacher of the Year for my high school. It is an honor that every teacher I know deserves this year. In honor of all the teachers this year, please play hard out here for all of us that still love our jobs in education no matter what life throws at us." Oh, Drew, that's awesome, man. Congratulations, first of all, and thank you for doing this job. I know it's a challenging job, the best of circumstances, and particularly challenging. I really can't even fathom what you've had to go through this year. So my hat's off to you. I don't wear a hat, but I'm just going to toast you. And I was a history major. And if this had not worked out, I'm pretty sure that's what I would be doing. Probably teaching high school history. Anyway, that's all. That makes me very happy. So I appreciate you sharing that with us. And yes, Drew, we would be happy to play this song. Do you remember the intro to this? All right.
D, right?
Yeah. Adam Landry, take it away. Well, after all these years of running around, all this flying high and falling down, I gotta get back to the way I was. I'm gonna turn it around, darling, just because everybody's talking about the shape I'm in. They said, boy, you ain't a poet, just a drunk with a pen. Over and over, again and again. Lord, they don't know about the places I've been. It gets hard out here, I know it don't look it. I used to have heart, but the highway took it. The game was right, but the deal was crooked. I'll make it perfectly clear, it gets hard out here. Mama told me I should have gone into easy listening. I joined up with a band cause I thought it was cool. Lord, I guess I should have just gone back to school. And oh, pretty darling, it's gonna be okay. You know, one of these days I'm gonna take you away. She said, oh, sweet daddy, you're probably right. I think we might get lucky, but it won't be tonight. It gets hard out here. I know it don't look it. I used to have heart, but the highway took it. The game was right, but the deal was crooked. I'll make it perfectly clear. It gets hard out here. Out to Drew and all the other teachers out there doing the good work during the tough times. I know it's not easy under the best of circumstances, particularly right now. They gotta go in there, they gotta scrub down their rooms and their desks. They got a bunch of snot-nosed punk teenagers coming in. They don't give a damn about their safety or their health or learning. They're just doing drugs, talking communism. And sometimes I bet Drew says enough of this. I don't need this crap. It's not where it's at. Up in the morning and he says, you know, this is all worthwhile. Every time I go in, I teach somebody something. I see the light go off and they smile. And I know I'm doing good work, laying it down for the betterment of the earth and teaching people things they need to know, watching them sprout and learn and grow. Oh, that's what it's all about. That's all the song I have made up so far. I'm just gonna keep BSing till I throw myself out of this room. But I gotta say, I think everything's gonna be alright. It sure does feel good to be all alone together tonight. It gets hard out here. I know it don't look it. I used to have heart, but the highway took it. The game was right, but the deal was crooked. I'll make it perfectly clear. It gets hard out here. I know it don't seem it. I said I'd try, but I never did mean it. But nobody's listening, so we might as well scream it. Oh God, we're all out of beer. It gets hard out here.
The show and I gotta tell you something.
Well, come on. We have a guest.
I'm not singing.
She's not singing. Okay.
Okay, I gotta go get Willie.
Okay.
Bladderstone has moved. He's got an obstruction. It's exactly what I thought. He's got to go to the emergency clinic in Cool Springs.
Oh no.
So they're setting him up. They're calling them. They're getting them up to speed. I gotta go get him and get him to Cool Springs.
Okay.
So thank you for filling up the car with gas.
All right, baby. Be safe. Love you. All right, well, that was our Chihuahua is in the, we have two dogs. One of them is a one-eyed Chihuahua rescue, and he has bladder stones, and anyway, he's gonna have to have surgery, it sounds like. So Allison's got to run and do that. So I know we had a lot of requests for songs that Allison was on, and she probably is not gonna be able to make it. But anyway, okay, well, Shoot, that sucks. I hope Willie is okay. All right, well, we will keep at it here. Michael Ashby says, I would love to hear you play Nunya because it's an awesome song. Well, okay, that's reason enough. Michael, thank you. As I mark out this other stuff. This is a song that actually I wrote with Adam here. It's Adam Landry, by the way, on the guitars. And he is, yeah, I was stumped on this for a long time, and he helped me bring it home. It goes like this. Yeah, let's see. And maybe in the beginning of the show you heard this song probably. It was a version we did for Patreon, and ended up coming out on my record, What It Is, later on. But the first version that I did was on Patreon, and my patrons were the only ones that got to hear it. And that's one of the really cool things about all this is about Patreon for me, is I get to kind of work up these songs and with friends and people that I want to work with. And Adam's done a lot of those Patreon songs with me, and I get to share them with people without kind of putting it out to the world at large, but just with this kind of group of folks, and it's very cool for me. So thank you all those Patreon supporters. And here goes. It goes like this. I asked you where you'd been, and you said none yet. None of your business, don't you ask no more. You said if you would do a better job of listening, then maybe you would understand why I'm at the door. You just had to paint the front porch ceiling turquoise. You said that's the way we do it in the South. You claimed it keeps out all the evil spirits. Sometimes I can't believe the words coming out your mouth, but I try because I want to know your heart the best way that I can. Through the laughter and the pain and the sometimes just insane. Girl, all I wanna do is be your man. Sometimes we'll pretend like we are strangers. Now they're meeting up for the first time. And I'd be a doctor or a secret agent, just hoping that you'll laugh with me, 'cause I thought I might And I used to tell myself that I had it covered, that everything was where it needs to be. But then you showed up and you looked me over, and now I see, oh I see, now I see, darling I see. And so I try because I need to know your heart the best way that I can. For the laughter, for the pain, for the way you call my name. Girl, all I wanna do is be your man. I asked you where you've been and you said none yet. None of your business, don't you ask no more. All right. Well, thank you, Michael, for the request. Let's see. We had I've got a bunch here. I'm just trying to figure out where to go from here. I had like I said, I had some requests for covers, songs that were not mine, and I'm gonna try and play some of them. Some of them I haven't played ever, and some of them I haven't played in a very, very long time. So let's see here. Sorry, I'm just dropping pages everywhere. Oh, while I'm talking here, we have a final winner of the vinyl, Caroline Schwartz. Caroline, congratulations. Thanks for sharing the show or liking the show or whatever you did. I really appreciate that. Yeah, and then what else can we give away? Let's see. Like I said, I'm probably going to be playing for a while here. So we can give away these Drunken Poets Society notebooks. I'll sign those. And what else we got? Oh, we got hats. That's pretty good looking lad. Adam, I forgot to tell you there's a uniform for tonight.
Shit.
All right, so we'll give away a hat to somebody, and we'll give away a couple of those notebooks if people just keep sharing the show, keep telling your friends about it, and let's see. We had a request. I'm sorry. Let me just find. All right, John Kincaid says, "Wild as a turkey. When I was 15, I had this CD, and I was in a pretty rough patch, sleeping at friends and showering in school locker rooms and washing my clothes. But I had a Yamaha 310 and a battery CD player, and at that time I knew I would base my life on songs like Wild as a Turkey and Ramblin' Man, and that album along with a few others, helped me through some really, really hard times and to find who I am now. Thanks, Hayes Carll." Well, damn, John, that means a lot. Thank you, brother, for sharing that with me. And I'm glad, just very proud to know the music means something to you. So let's give this a go here. Well, I'm wild as a turkey, I'm higher than a Christmas moon, empty as my wallet on a Sunday afternoon. Well, I come around too fast and I always leave too soon. Ain't that what they all say? I come down from Memphis with a broken down Corvette, big suitcase full of memories and a face you won't forget. Oh, you say you'll never love me, but tonight ain't over yet. Yeah, I'm gonna change your mind. Oh girl, I've been a gambler since the age of 21. I've seen my share of trouble and the wrong end of a gun, and this whole world's out to get me just cause I have my fun. Everything ain't gonna slow me anyway. Right ain't right, baby, left ain't always wrong. I bet you're tired of dancing to the same old song. You look like an angel in a place you don't belong, and I'm gonna take you away. Come on. Place is closing, that don't mean it's time for bed. No, we don't need no sleep, girl, we'll get plenty when we're dead. You can leave these fools behind you now and come with me instead. Thanks again, my man. Let's see. I can mark that one out. Okay, we have a request for another song that I wrote with Adam back here. And for those of y'all who are just joining us, this is All Request Tuesday. So, first of all, it's Alone Together Tuesdays, episode 38. I've been doing this since April, I think. 38 weeks in a row. Well, we had 1 week off. But the final show of the year, I made an all request show and just asked people to tell me their stories. I've been telling people my story all year long, and I wanted to hear y'all's. And the response was overwhelming. It blew me away. All the requests and the stories along with them. And it really was a remarkable night. And so I thought, let's try and recreate that. So what I'm doing now is the last show of the month is going to be all request shows. And so that's what this is. So we've got a bunch of them, and my organization is not great. So I'm trying to get to as many as I can. I printed them all out and tried to, pair them, like if multiple people requested songs, put all their stories together. But anyway, that's where we are. That's what we're doing. And for those of y'all new to the show, if you don't know, if you contribute, I send you a postcard. Every week it's a different one. This week this is from the stage right before we went on at a festival in Hiracasa Festival in Spain. It was a really amazing event. And I also do a set list of the show. And if you contribute $30 or more, I'll send you the postcard and a signed personalized set list. And that's that. And we're also giving away hats and notebooks for people just being here at this point. You don't have to do anything. Just be watching the show, leave a comment, and we're going to give away some stuff. So, all right. Y'all doing okay? Everybody all right out there? Sorry, it's always hard to keep track of the songs and the requests and then the message board and then the thing, and I've got a pen. Cheers to you. Happy Tuesday, everybody. We are almost through January. I turned 45 a couple weeks ago, which was exciting. Yeah. Okay, here's a song I've not played yet on Alone Together Tuesday. This is one of mine. It's one of the few I haven't played. It's called Willing to Love Again. And we had several people request it. So Dave Lenders says, Willing to Love Again, please. Dedicated to my wife, Laura, because she puts up with me. Miley, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Miley Stackpole requested Willing to Love Again. She said, Willing to Love Again is the song my husband sent me to get back together a number of years ago. We were going on 33 years together in February. When you come to the DC area, we go to every gig. Thank you. Sorry, it just means a whole lot to me to I think that would mean a lot to me to know that, some of these things, some of these requests, people, telling them what these songs mean to them. It's I don't know that, I don't have any way of knowing that. I mean, I know maybe people like a song, but I have no idea what it means to their life. And sometimes I can feel like it doesn't mean anything, it's like, it just feels like some sort of vanity project or just something for me. And so to know that it affects people in this way, or that they can use it to communicate what they're feeling is just makes me so proud and moves me. And then also particularly, I'm as those of y'all who watch the show know, I'm pretty sensitive these days because, we're trapped up here in life and our lives have been put on hold in that way. And we one of the things I'm not able to do is really connect with people in the way that I used to. And so to know, I just be able to look at my computer and see that there's almost 800 of you guys out there watching right now, and that you've sent me these requests and these messages and even these comments. It's like, it makes me feel connected and in a way that I need. So I really, really, really am grateful and I appreciate it. Okay, so where were we? Yeah, I was going to do one song and then I ended up on this one. Okay, and then Sean Whaley says, willing to love again. My wife and I renewed our vows in October, 20 years, and it was my intention to sing that song to her, but I chickened out. I did still have it played right after our vows. 5 years ago was the first time we saw you live. We were on vacation in San Antonio and we got to see you at Sam's Burger Joint. We have seen you a few times since, and last year, right before everything shut down, we were fortunate enough to see you and Allison at the Dakota in Minneapolis, which was Allison's last show before the pandemic, actually, and it was my second to last show. Thank you for Alone Together Tuesdays. It has been something to look forward to. Well, thank you, Sean, Maylee, Dave. I appreciate it, and with that, we're going to do this song, which I haven't done in a long time. Let me just tune up real quick. I'm not sure if I'm... Do you want that? Or you got it? Okay. Alright, let's see. I think this is an E. I can't quite remember. I drink too much, and I smoke too much, and I laugh at all my own jokes too much. I'm hard to tell, and soft to touch, and easy saying goodbye. I broke your heart 1,000 times with wasted nights and rambling rhymes. I thought I'd leave you far behind, but time just wouldn't let go. I walked the streets, I kicked the cans, and tore down the walls with my 2 hands, and still across my floor you stand, willing to love again. Out of all the dreams in this old world, yeah, how'd you get so unlucky, girl, to find a shell that had no pearl, and a man who couldn't find home? I feel too much, I protect too much, most times I probably expect too much. I spend my life on this broken crutch. Do you believe I can fly? I walk the streets, I kick the cans, tore down the walls with my 2 hands, and still across my floor you stand, willing to love again. And still that with Daryl Scott. Hey, Michelle Welton. Michelle Welton just gave me a tip. And I believe it's your birthday yesterday, Michelle. So, happy birthday. I should be giving you money. Happy birthday. I hope you're doing well. Okay, let's see. So I was going to do a song here that I wrote with Adam back here. This is Adam Landry on the guitars. A good friend. And Adam played in Allison's band for a number of years. And I met him when he played on my Little Rock record. And then we sort of reunited, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, and started playing together and played some live music together, played some studio stuff together, wrote some songs together. And this is one that we did. It's called Wild Pointy Finger. And let's see, we had several requests for this. So Jillian Morgan says, we've never missed a week. Our son Levon is almost 2 and waves at you on the TV if you are Zoom calling us. His first word was guitar, and he absolutely loves Tuesdays with Uncle Hayes. What? I didn't know I had a nephew named Levon. That's wonderful. We will treasure the postcards. We'd like to request Wild Pointy Finger for our little guy Levon. We sing this to him all the time because he points at everything at this age, or something that reminds you of Levon Helm. Thank you again. We drove out to Phoenix from San Diego to see you last show in that tour of May 2019, front row. It was our anniversary and our first childless date night. Can't wait to see you again. Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I can't remember, was that the show? There was a guy, some weird guy, he was a giant. He was an enormous human. And he was very, very messed up. And it was one of those things when you're playing and you can just see in the crowd, you can be like, this is going to be trouble. This guy's going to be a problem. Because I think he was just standing there like this. Like before I even started playing, he's just like that. But his face is down. Like he's obviously just a wreck. But he's into it. And then he starts swaying. And he's enormous. He's like 6'6", 300 pounds. Like he's a big boy. And it's just awkward. There's this weird tension. And then he starts just like fist pumping, but swinging around. And people are having to like clear an area except for his girlfriend, who's this tiny little girl. And anyway, I don't care what he did. It became a problem. They eventually had to get kicked out. But I was like, there's no security that's going to be able to handle this dude. But fortunately, he just like, they told him he had to leave. And he was like, okay. And he just walked out. It's like, oh, thank God, because that would have ruined the show. Okay, let's see. And then we had other requests for this. Christina Surrency says, Wild Pointy Finger, requested by my daughter, Adeline. Who knew we were writing a kid's hit?
I know.
It's funny. That's this and Girl Downtown are the two songs that like children like of mine. We just love tuning in weekly. Thank you for the music, moments, and stories. Thank you, Christina. And then finally, Julia and Dykes Winicki, Walt and Julia are my biggest fans. They have been to 185 shows or something. I'm not exaggerating. Like it's insane. And I played their wedding, I don't know how many years ago, 10 years ago, 12 years ago. They just recently had their anniversary. Congrats, Walt and Julia. Anyway, very special people. Walt would like to hear Wild Pointy Finger because it is a hit with several Creekwood middle teachers. Walt is a principal, I believe. And Julia would like to hear Bride and Groom for obvious reasons. Thanks. Okay. All right, so we're going to do 2 songs here. The first one is my Wild Pointy Finger. Here we go. If your kids are asleep, wake them up. This is the jam. My wild pointy finger, it wags and it wiggles. It's always serious. It never giggles. And even when the rest of me is trying to get some sleep, my wild pointy finger is out on the creep. I got a wild pointy finger. It points at the theater and accomplishments of man. It points at all the problems that it don't understand. It points at Parisians across the sea. It points at anybody who thinks different than me. If you're marching to your own drum or kneeling in the news, my wild pointy finger probably pointing right at you. I got a wild pointy finger. I got a wild pointy finger. I've got, hold on. Yeah, I got a black glove just to keep it hidden. I figured pointy finger wouldn't know what it's missing. I went for a walk on a crowded street. It just kept pointing everybody it meets. If I had a finger setter, I'd leave him at home. But my wild pointy finger's got a mind of his own. I got a wild pointy finger. I got a wild pointy finger. I got a wild pointy finger. I've got 10 digits like most other people. I can build the church, but I can't hold the steeple. And 9 of them stand up and do exactly what I say. But the one by the thumb, it just points all day. I can't be a poet, and I can't be a star. I've got no eye for beauty, and I never learned guitar. You'll just be disappointed if you're waiting around to see. But my wild pointy fingers never pointing back at me. I got a wild pointy finger. I got a wild pointy finger. I got a wild pointy finger. All right. My wild pointy finger. Okay, a couple things. Abe Martin, paging Abe Martin. You won a notebook, my friend. Congratulations. Callan will get your information. And then, sorry, I got an update on One-Eyed Willie. Heading down to Franklin to take Willie to Blue Pearl. He has to have surgery and will be there probably 48 hours. I'm really glad we didn't buy that guitar because this is going to cost that much and more. Oh, poor Willie. He has had a rough couple months. He got heartworms, and that has been a whole ordeal. And then he had these kidney stones, or bladder stones, and anyway, it's just, I won't even go into all this stuff, but he's had a rough go of it. So, all right, well, let's just keep playing here. All right, Kathy Levon says, "The love that we need. It's personal, but I love the song." Okay, Kathy, we can do that. And then we're gonna do some covers. I got a bunch of cover requests. gonna have one more sip of whiskey. Here's to you, everybody. Thank y'all again for being here for episode 38 of Alone Together Tuesday. Really do appreciate it. One more time, that's Adam Landry back there. We're doing all requests tonight. They've already been sent in, so and I'm not even gonna be able to get to all of them. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll be lucky if I get to half of them. But I really appreciate everybody sending in the requests. And like I said, it means a lot. So we'll do as many as we can, go as long as we can here. And yeah, here's to you. Adam, I think again an E.
Sure.
Let's see, I realized that I skipped a song that I said I was going to do, and I also somehow took off this cool banner. Bam! See, there's a difference. Here, Zoom call, not professional. Now, oh wow, that's like a PBS show. They got it happening. Makes a difference. Alone Together Tuesdays. It's funny how just random things, go in life. I remember thinking, like, I should do a weekly show. And well, what day should I do it on? And my tour had, right when the pandemic happened, was called Alone Together with Carll. And I thought, well, let's just call it Alone Together Tuesdays. It makes a lot more sense now that we're in a pandemic. And I like the alliteration of it. Alone Together Wednesdays just didn't have the same Alone Together Saturdays. And plus, those, the popular days of the week, I didn't want to be that guy. I didn't want to be, everybody's doing Saturdays and Sundays and, Fridays. But I thought I'd go Tuesday. And then, 6 o'clock, 6:30. I think we started at 6:30 and now we go at 6. And I don't know whether that works or not, but I don't know. We're 38 episodes in. People are still showing up, so I guess it works okay. I'm afraid this chair is going to fall. It's like loose when I move around. Okay, I'll do a love song here. And Adam, I got this by myself. You can stretch out and do your thing. This is just a little simple thing. This is for Julia. Well, my heart skipped a beat when you walked into the room. And in 5 seconds I was thinking bride and groom. I was thinking bride and groom. I thinking man and wife. I never fell in love so fast in all of my life. I know you'd like my friends. You gotta meet my parents. My daddy's pretty funny and my mama looks like Betty White. I need another drink. I need to figure out a way to introduce myself to you tonight. I'm lousy on the first night, better by the third. I was raised Catholic, in case you hadn't heard, but I ain't the kind of man who lives in dreams and wishes, who walks around the house breaking bread and blessing fishes. If I sent a dozen roses just out of habit, or would you press those flowers in your copy of Babbitt? I need another drink, I need a cigarette. I ain't giving up, I'm gonna get you yet. I'll give you the rights to my 10 best songs. And if you wanna talk, I can talk till dawn. Right now, I need a word that rhymes with earn. I guess your name is the first thing I ought to learn. Hope you're a Democrat, hope you like the Red Sox. Hope you like bourbon with a splash of water on the rocks. Bourbon with a splash, that's the only drink I'll make. But baby, I can learn, there's a course I could take. You might as well give up, I'm gonna make my move. Well, honeymoon in Paris, we can hang out at the Louvre. We can winter in the city and summer up in Maine. And all of this will happen just as soon as I learn your name. The great Bill Morrissey. The song is actually called Bill Morrissey Falls in Love at First Sight. Okay, let's see. I saw a request for KMAG YOYO, which we will do in a minute here. I think we had some people asking for that. But first I'm going to do this. I had 2 requests, and they're from friends. So I want to make sure I get to this. This is for the Magic Kid, a song I wrote about my son Eli. And I don't know if we have any of his magic videos up here or not. Well, let me show y'all something just real quick. Usually I have Eli's magic. My son's a magician, and Eli does magic tricks, and he's been making videos for me, and I forgot to get them uploaded this week to show you. But they're really cool. But this is a couple months ago we did a fundraiser for Interfaith Sanctuary. Every week some of the money goes to a charity of some kind. We've done stuff for Music Cares. We've done a whole lot for the Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee. I'm totally blanking out. But one of the things we did was Interfaith Sanctuary homeless shelter in Boise, Idaho. That our friends the Steigers run, and Eli did a video for them, and I'm going to play it for you here. So this is for Interfaith Sanctuary, Homeless Sanctuary, and I just thought this was really cool, and we'll do this and then we'll play another song.
Hey y'all, my name's Carll. I'm a 17-year-old magician from Austin, Texas, and today I'd like to share with you a little bit of the magic of empathy. Everyone has holes in them. Big, small, deep, shallow. We all have them, and we all deal with them on a day-to-day basis. And for the people coming in to interfaith, these holes can be a lot bigger than what you and I deal with. Mental health issues, poverty, homelessness, drug addiction, these are serious issues that these people deal with. And from an outside perspective, sometimes it could just seem like these holes are unfillable. But interfaith sees something different, where some people might see just a hole. Interfaith sees an opportunity. Happy holidays. I hope you're doing well.
All right. I thought that was really cool. I'm very proud of him for that. So anyway, this is a song that I wrote with Daryl Scott about Eli. I'll save the story for some other show when I have less material. It's called The Magic Kid. Pick a card, any card, don't show it to me. Abracadabra, I got nothing up my sleeve. And I may get it wrong or get it right, but either way, I'm standing in the light where nothing is hid. I'm the magic kid. That's my kid with the cards. He's 9 years old, with a head full of wonder and a heart of gold. And there's not a trick that he can't figure out, and he's never stopped the show for fear of doubt, like the rest of us did. He's the magic kid. And who we are is who we are. Why is that so hard to be? When I watch you shine your star, it's so magical to me. Who we are is who we are. Why is that so hard to be? And when I watch you shine your star, it's so magical to me. This world can be so full of darkness and blown out flames, trading dreams for pecking orders and schoolyard games. But you shine your light for everyone to see. The only one I've known who's truly free. Yeah, you just are what you will always be. You're the magic kid. don't show it to me. All right, that was the Magic Kid, and I forgot to read the requests. Like I said, they were from friends of mine. What did I do with? All right, hold on, give me a second. What did I do with it? What did I do with it? Wild pointy finger, bound to love again. Sorry. Oh, here it is. Okay. So my friend Willie Gonzalez down in Galveston, Texas said, "The Magic Kid, the timestamp of the subject is an age of purity. Great age where boys can truly be themselves without the pressure of adolescence and all that brings. We see ourselves in that kid and seem to gain strength and confidence lost. I would dedicate it to any father out there who has coached their kids in any sport. Best of times." Thank you, Willie. And then Rick Esquerdo, formerly of KPFT, had a great radio show there, and just a fun, good human. And I think maybe the first time I was ever on the radio was with Rick. It gets a little blurry, or the first time I ever heard myself on the radio. I was driving a 1984 Cadillac Fleetwood down I-45 headed south to Galveston, and Flowers and Liquor came on off of my little 6-song EP that I had made in a garage basement studio in Galveston. And I think Rick is the first person to ever play me on the radio. So he just said, "The Magic Kid, it just really makes me smile with love, with the love you have for that boy of yours." So, all right. Thanks, Rick. Thanks, Willie. Love you guys. Appreciate you both. Okay, let's see. We're going to keep on trucking. I hope everybody's doing okay. I know we have one more winter. Not winter. We have hopefully many more winters. The winner of the ball cap is Ashley Moranto. Ashley, congratulations. Carll will get in touch with you and get your info, and we will mail you a cap. And yeah, if anybody didn't win and wants a cap, I have, I think, 500 of these on my web store at hazecarll.com. I had bought so much stuff. I was going out on a tour. I was going to tour all summer. It was not meant to be. Okay, so where am I? What am I trying to say? What am I trying to do? Let's do this here. Down the road tonight. My wife, Karen Matney Brown, is a huge fan of yours. She had open heart surgery several months ago. She's doing great. And your Tuesday shows have been a blessing to her through this and the pandemic. Her favorite song of yours is Jesus and Elvis. By the way, my favorite song of yours is Down the Road Tonight. Hope to see you live and in concert very soon. Thanks, Hayes. Well, thanks, Mr. Brown. I don't have your first name here. I'm sorry. But I was going to do Down the Road, and I still will, but we got to play a song for your wife. We got to play her favorite song, Jesus and Elvis. But I know a lot of other people requested that, so let me just find those, and we will be off and running. Okay. Oh, never mind. It's the same person. Okay. My system is so wacky here. Okay. All right, so let's do those two songs in a row. You get 2 requests for the price of 1. You have open heart surgery, you get all you want. Jesus and Elvis, painted on velvet, hanging at the bar here every night. It's good to be back again. Oh, me and my old friends, beneath the neon cross and a string of Christmas lights. Lola built this joint in '67, and a boy went off to fight on Christmas Eve. In a war nobody won, and she lost her only son. Now everything he loved is what you see. Jesus and Elvis, painted on velvet, hanging at the bar here every night. It's good to be back again. Oh, me and my old friends, beneath the neon cross and the string of Christmas lights. Lola told him Jesus loves a sinner, and his daddy told him music saved his soul. Between the drunkards and the band, it's a fitting promised land for the King of Kings and the King of rock and roll. Jesus and Elvis, painted on velvet, hanging at the bar here every night. All right. Shot of decal or redemption, or where the Delta meets the Sea of Galilee, a kid washed in the blood of the Mississippi mud. But come on, you non-believers, and you'll see Jesus and Elvis, painted on velvet, hanging at the bar here every night. It's good to be back again. Oh, me and my old friends, beneath the neon cross and a string of Christmas lights. It's good to be back again. Oh, me and my old friends, beneath the neon cross and a string of Christmas lights. By and by, Lord, by and by, by and by, Lord, by and by. All right, that's a song I wrote with Allison Moore and Matrice Berg, and usually Allison would sing that with me, but she had to run, in case you just tuned in, she had to run to the vet to take Willie to the emergency room to have surgery, or Chihuahua. Let's see, Allison's sister's asking me what's going on. I'm sorry, I just have to send a couple texts here, medical updates. So I appreciate y'all sticking with me. Give me just 1 minute here. Having surgery. Mid-show, but I'll check in later. All right, and then let me just tell Allison. Sorry, I know this is not very enthralling, but we just have a dog emergency, and I just have to handle this real quick. Okay. All right, so we had a request for Down the Road tonight, and let's do that. Let's see if I can remember all the words. I hope y'all are doing okay, hanging in there. Thanks for sticking around with us. And like I said, we're probably going to be playing for a little while, unless Allison needs me for something, and I don't have another car. We only have one car, so if she does, I don't really know what I can do, but we'll see. Yeah, so let's do, I'm going to pull out this guitar for this song.
Cool.
Yeah, you say that now, but you haven't heard how jangly it is. But let's see.
Nice.
Yeah, baritone. Tuning and Texting, the new show with Hayes Carll. What did he do? Well, he tuned his guitar. Just one guitar? No, he tuned multiple guitars. It was fascinating. And then what did he do? He texted people. How long did this go on? Like 15 minutes. He didn't play a song or nothing. No, he tuned and then he'd text somebody else. And then he'd tune another guitar. That sounds awesome. Nobody does that. Hayes Carll does.
It's a whole new world.
Tuning and Texting Tuesdays. That's the alliteration I'm looking for.
Triple T.
Triple T. All right, let's see. The Ripstore Cowboys, vibing them junkies, red dirt plowboys, asphalt monkeys, holy rollers, signal callers, truck stop angels, backstreet brawlers, bands and groupies, guitar slingers, hallelujah, gospel singers, freight train mamas, pistol shooters. My first girlfriend works at Hooters, beans and biscuits in my cupboard. Listen to Ray Wiley Hubbard. We all going down the road tonight. Rockin' angels, black top racers, holy rollers, whiskey chasers, Lone Star drinkers, midnight ramblers, dirt road divas, highway gamblers, moonshine mamas, panty droppers, dolly llamas, old bell poppers, high school heroes, back road preachers, cool all hustlers, tantric teachers, teenage cuties, politicking, Hare Krishna, feed me chicken. We all going down the road tonight. Blue jean babies, old heartbreakers. I had a party with some Quakers. Hard-worn highways, country singers. Radios full of old right-wingers. Session players, duct tape dealers. Outlaw country hubcap stealers. Ain't no money in my wallet. Broke again is what they call it. My grandmama's name was Spiller. Michael Jackson, Pete Bella. We all going down the road tonight. All right. Every girl crazy about a sharp wrist man. Jukebox gypsies, Mustang Sallies, don't go walking down dark alleys. Needle pushers, on rim glasses, rhinestone jumpsuit, backstage passes, blue plate specials, blue and platters, Japanese is all that matters. Broken arrows, Gulf Coast kickers, who's your daddy, bumper stickers. I don't care if there's a pandemic anyway. We all here on together Tuesday, and we all going down the road tonight. That was cool, man.
Love that baritone acoustic.
Pretty neat, huh? It's my first guitar.
Damn, that's cool.
It wasn't a baritone when it was my first guitar, but anyway, that was fun. That sounded cool. I've had some ZZ Top vibes going on there.
Yeah. Jubal.
All right, I'm gonna do this while I got the baritone out. We had a couple requests for this song. Not Love Don't Let Me Down. Sorry. Well, we have several requests for Love Don't Let Me Down, but that's not what I'm gonna play just yet. I might try and do it later. It's usually a duet with Allison, but what am I trying to find? Don't Let Me Fall is what I'm looking for. Okay, we're done. That's Adam Landry back there, in case y'all are wondering. Damn it, where? Sorry. Here we go. Okay. These are requests for Don't Let Me Fall. As I feel connected to so many of your songs, it is hard to narrow down just one. This is from Tony Smith. But I still have to ask for Don't Let Me Fall, as it hit me after losing my wife and before I had found a reason to keep living. Sorry, Tony. 3 years later, as I have found that reason and love and happiness again, though I'm still fighting my battle with cancer, it still resonates with me. I listen to the whole CD, Trouble in Mind, at least once daily, sometimes more. I Will Stay is a big one for me and my girl Christine, but honestly, anything you do makes me happy. Thank you, Tony. I really appreciate you sharing that with me, and I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you're happy again. It sounds like you've had some rough cards dealt to you, and I appreciate that you fought through it and are living a good life. So I will do this, and then I'll do your other song as well. But first, also Krista Wojciechowicz says, "Hi Hayes, it wouldn't be." Oh, we already read hers. She asked for Beaumont, but she also asked for Don't Let Me Fall because I heard that song during COVID lockdown and it helped put into words what I was feeling in that lonely, dark time. Like I was meant to hear it at that particular time. Thank you for the Alone Together interactive sessions. All right, Krista, you're welcome. And Tony. This is for you guys. And let's see if I can remember. I have no idea what key this is. I walked the highway since I can't remember. I cut my poor family right down to the bone. From the shadows of hell into the winds of December, I laid down with a stranger, woke up all alone. So don't let me fall, 'cause I might not get up again. Just hold me tight, 'cause right now what I need's a friend. I've come too far for this to be the end. Don't let me fall, 'cause I might not get up. And God knows I tried to hold on to a feeling, a song or a memory to keep in my heart. And I ask forgiveness from those I've forsaken. Forgiveness don't come and it tears me apart. So don't let me fall, 'cause I might not get up again. Just hold me tight, 'cause right now what I need's a friend. I've come too far for this to be the end. Don't let me fall, 'cause I might not get up. shame. I don't know which comes first. I don't know which is worse. Riding behind or inside the hearse. So don't let me fall, 'cause I might not get up again. Just hold me tight, 'cause right now what I need's a friend. I've come too far for this to be the end. Don't let me fall, 'cause I'm right. Don't let me fall, 'cause I'm right. Don't let me fall, 'cause I'm right. Now I get up. All right. Oh, let's see. How we doing, everybody? Y'all hanging in there? I hope so. I know it's a long show, but the beauty of this is you can leave at any time and I won't see it. It's not like at a real gig where I'd be like, I'm not going to stop the show to call you out. Because I have no way of knowing. So, alright, let's see. God, we got so many requests here, I just don't even know where to begin. Alright, I'll do this here. Susan Ramirez. Susan's a great supporter of the show. She said, "Hi Hayes, I'd like to hear Take Me Away. First of all, I love the Country Strong soundtrack. And secondly, I've been teaching 5th grade from home in Zoom meetings since March of 2020. And although we are persevering and adapting, it is taking a toll emotionally and physically in ways that are sad and shocking. No travel, no live music, just sitting on the front porch watching the world go round. I literally hear the train from my house and I think, take me away." Well, Susan, let's play that song for you. Thank you for supporting the show and for teaching and doing what you do. Got a lot of teachers here tonight. Appreciate you guys. G sharp, A flat. Oh baby, I'll be leaving soon. Take me away. The winds are howling like an old freight train. Oh baby, these are the winds of change. Take me. I've been sitting on the front porch watching the world go round. Through the eyes of a fool, they hit like a rock. My whole world tumbling down. Rain beating down on a midnight moon. Oh baby, I'll be leaving soon. Take me away. before the flood. You rough cut diamond in the Mississippi mud. Take me away. Well, I'm a two-time loser with my guitar and my gun. A mover and a shaker and a lover in the sun. Take me away. 'Cause I've been sitting on the front porch watching the world go round. Through the eyes of a full bed like a rock, my whole world tumbling down. Rain beating down on a midnight moon. Oh baby, I'll be leaving soon. Take me away. Take me away. All right. Well, we just got to keep going. All right. Seems like a good time to do. Oh, well, first of all, a couple things. We have another winner. We have a notebook for Kevin Coyle. Kevin, congratulations. If you give Callan your information, we will get it mailed to you. I'll sign it and mail it to you. Thanks for supporting the show, man. I really appreciate it. And then let me just get a Winnie update here. Okay. They're at the vet. Not Winnie, a Willie update yet. Okay, so we had a request. I mentioned last week that I was a Jim Croce fan, and that he was one of the first songwriters that I learned how to play. I say learned how to play, I never really learned how to play. His guitar playing was kind of amazing. He and whoever he played with, they did some incredible work. But one of the first songs I sort of semi-learned was Operator. And I have not played this since maybe 2000. It's been at least 20 years since I played this song. And it's going to show. I'm just warning you right now. That this is going to be a little rough. But let me pull out another guitar here. I think this will be an F, Adam.
Alright. We'll give it a shot on the acoustic.
Before I went off to college, though, I have a VHS tape of singing some songs my senior year in high school. And my mom recorded me. And I sang this song and Family Reserve by Lyle Lovett. And I think Song to Sonia by Lyle. And this is how I used to woo the girls. Oh, okay. Prepare yourself, because this is... I need a drink before I get on this, because this may be maybe not very good. But I had several requests, which I need to find before I can go forward. Betty, thank you very much for the generous contribution. Okay, so let me find this request here. Here it is. Okay. Carol Coggin says, looking forward to the show. Since the start of COVID, Tuesdays have become our favorite day. We really look forward to it. My mother-in-law always asks us, how was your music show? I like that, music show. Mm-hmm. If you could do any cover of a Jim Croce song, that would be groovy. Dedicated to my husband, Brian. Carol, Brian, thank you guys. I know you support the show every week, and I really, really appreciate it. So we'll do this for you. And then Paula Farmer also asked, hi Hayes, I would love to hear anything by Jim Croce. He was my mom's favorite. It will be 20 years on the 31st since we lost her. We miss her so much. Thank you. So Paula, Carol, Brian, this is for y'all. And forgive me, I didn't have time to really practice it or at all. So here we go. Operator, could you help me place this call? See, the number on the matchbook is old and faded. She's living in LA with my best old ex-friend Ray, a guy she said she knew well and sometimes hated. But isn't that the way they say it goes? Let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell her I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow, learned to take it well. Only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels. Operator, could you help me place this call? 'Cause I can't read the number that you just gave me. There's something in my eye, you know it happens every time. I think about the love that I thought would save me. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell her I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow, learned to take it well. Only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. That's not the way it feels. Operator, let's forget about this call. There's no one there I really wanted to talk to. Thank you for your time, 'cause you've been so much more than kind. You can keep the dime. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell her I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow, I've learned to take it well. Only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. That's not the way it feels. Yeah, we got through it. Better than I thought it was going to be. I did not have high hopes for myself there. So I know that's, you know, a long way from Jim Croce's version. But anyway, I'm pleased that it was not a total train wreck. All right, let's see. Put this away. So I had a request. I can't remember the name, but I just saw it on the scroll for KMAG YOYO, and for all the veterans out there. And then Diane Seidel says, our family saw you and Allison at City Winery in Philly right before the pandemic. Would like to hear anything from KMAG YOYO. We first saw you on IMUS and have seen you live 11 times since then. When this pandemic is over, please come back to Pennsylvania as soon as possible, as often as possible. Well, Diane, thank you, and we will play this. This is off KMAG YOYO. It is KMAG YOYO, and we'll send it to all the vets out there. It goes like this. My daddy joined the Air Force, said it was a good source. Stingy loving money, but it only led to divorce. Ended up in Abilene, working at a Dairy Queen. Put me in the Army on a dated after 17. Here I am standing, desert with a gun. Thought of going AWOL, but I'm too afraid to run. So I got myself a new plan, stealing from the Taliban. Make a little money, turning poppies into heroin. Sergeant didn't like it, so they put me in a hole. Said it's easy shooting when they don't know where to go. Threw me on a lily pad, sent me home to no rat. I knew I'd be in trouble, but I didn't think it'd be this bad. Tarmac. I told him I was sorry, but I ain't ever going back. He said, you ain't in trouble, son. To fight without a gun. A new assignment, now you're working for the Pentagon. I'm gonna take a trip, you wouldn't tell me what it's for. So you gotta serve your country, gonna help us win the war. MIT, PhDs, 9 data testing me. Ain't what I was thinking, but I'm being all that I can be. I ain't no genius, but I knew it wasn't right. Up is in the morning, and LSD at night. Send me up to deep space, help I'm when the arms race. Well, I'm the almighty, but the stuff is kind of funny too. Told me when I'm leaving, but nothing about it coming down. Sitting on a bad dream, 1,000 tons of gasoline. Ain't even nothing but some rubber in my slipstream. Mama always said I should be aiming for the moon. She never would've guessed I've been passing by the sun. How the hell I get here, blasting through the atmosphere, just like a booster, shifting in the high gear. But we on the system and a bottle on my knee. I'm sure ain't got nothing on me. Hey ho, here we go, KMAG YOYO. Someone wanna give me, gotta come up with a summer grow. Something about it ain't right. I lay down in a spaceship. I woke up in a firefight. I'm tripping from the morphine. I came down in a bad scene. God don't let me die. I ain't even 19. I won't ever ask you, Lord, for anything again. I swear it on the Bible, the Torah, Quran. I'm lying in a rhino track, about to have a heart attack. IED got to me. Someone gonna medevac. I need some fixing after where it is I've been. Never gonna go and try and shoot a gun again. Stepping out the back door. I'm gonna join the Peace Corps. Tell me I'm a hero now. Someone else can fight this war. All right. Let's see. I have a couple of requests here that I'm not going to do, but I just want to. Well, here's one that's not even a request. Just Denise Snell says, "Hey, Carl. Not sure if you will see this in time or not, but tomorrow is my husband Curtis Snell's birthday. He watches you regularly on Tuesdays. Yes, I recognize Curtis's name from the postcards every week. If you find time, it would mean the world to him if you wished him happy birthday. He has no idea I am asking. Thanks from the bottom of my heart. Curtis, happy birthday, my man. I hope it's a great one. Congrats, and thanks so much for showing up every week and supporting the show. It means the world. I really, really appreciate it. So happy birthday to you. And Denise, thank you for that. It was very sweet of you to reach out and on behalf of Curtis. Derek Hensley says, please play drunk. Let's Get Drunk and Get It On. That was the last dance at my wedding, and it got everyone out on the floor. Love your version. Derek, thank you so much, man. That's an old 97 song that I played on a tribute record that they did, like a fundraiser record, and I actually got the lyric wrong. One of them, I was so embarrassed. Rhett told me later, he's like, that's not the lyric. But it's a pretty cool version. But I have not played that. I've only played it one time for that recording, and I just didn't have enough time to kind of work it up here. But thank you for asking that. And then let's see. Amanda Pecan says, you got any Isbell up your sleeve? Amanda, I don't. I mean, I'm friends with Jason, and I love him, and he's probably my favorite living songwriter under 50. Yeah, I don't know. You know, years ago, you wanna grow up to paint houses like me, a trailer in my yard to the old 23. You wanna you pile down and keep grinding the gears. I used to go out in a Mustang. Anyway, I'm not gonna. I'll do Jason one of these nights. I'm long overdue in covering one of his songs. But we had one of my most fun tours ever. It was Jason and I were co-headlining. We would switch off every night, and Shovels on Rope are the opening act. That's a pretty good bill. They have both surpassed me now at this point, but back then we used to switch off every night, and you know, the three acts together, we'd play for like 200-300 people, and those were good times. I had a good time on that tour. I'm sorry, we got another update on Willie. He has gone back at emergency, and I will wait in the parking lot until all is confirmed and set up. Maybe a while. Tell everyone he whipped the heartworms' asses, and he'll whip these bladderstones' asses too. So if you're just joining us, our one-eyed Chihuahua rescue, Willie, has bladderstones, and it looks like he's going to have surgery. So Allison had to run to the emergency room right just about an hour ago. So I'm sorry, I'm just letting her know that I relayed the message. God, it's heartbreaking. You know, anytime it's like a kid or an animal, or anybody, you know, going through pain and suffering is tough. But when when that creature weighs 10 pounds, it's like, man, they just, they're so just fragile. So, okay, let's see. I think that was most of this page of requests. So yeah, we'll throw that away. All right. I have a couple requests here for Long Way Home. And let me just get my pages lined up. All right. Carolyn C.J. Wyckoff says, Long Way Home. Little Rock was the first of your CDs that I bought up here in Canada. In these challenging times, we need to remember family and friends who are struggling every day to just put one foot in front of the other. We're losing too many to drugs, alcohol, and isolation. Thank you, Hayes, for asking. And then thank you, Carolyn. And then Bill Reed says, Long Way Home. I always remembered... Oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong page. Let me just try and find this real quick. Oh, here we go. I always remembered the story. Never mind. This is some other. Okay, well, we're just going to play Long Way Home for Carolyn. All right, this is from my friend Aaron Wilkinson. Aaron and I went to college together, and he died of a drug overdose in New York City in 2004. Yeah. He was one of a kind. So, there's Aaron. That's water. I spilled the water. I'm doing fine with the whiskey, but I put water. I didn't even know it was water. I'm like, oh, this is... Hold on. I can't toast Aaron. Here's to Aaron. Rambling boy, you've been around Dallas to the underground, high above and down below, the places I was scared to go. You sang it loud in case they heard, hanging on to every word, and gentle as a lullaby, with firecrackers in your eyes. I would give anything for one more night to run, for one last song to sing. You weren't asking much at all, just catch you when you fall on your own, the long way home. What's that sadness in your smile? Have you been crying all the while? Could you lean upon my shoulder? I guess you die or just get old. So what are we supposed to do? Just walk it around forever blue, and all this hurry up and wait. Was it chance or was it fate? I would give anything for one more night to run, for one last song to sing. You weren't asking much at all, just catch you when you fall on your own, the long way home. You weren't asking much at all, just catch you when you fall on your own, the long way home. you doing, Adam? You holding
Good,
up all right?
Yeah.
God, this is wonderful, but I mean, I'm not kidding. We're not even halfway through the request, and I just don't think I'm gonna be able to go 5 hours. Particularly, my wife needs me for moral support at some point. But we'll go a little bit longer here. So again, thanks guys for hanging in with us. We're almost at 3 hours now. No, we're not. We're at 2.5 hours. Still pretty good length show. Let's see. What else we got? It's a shame. Beverly Janelle Priscilla says, I would love to hear It's a Shame, one of my many all-time favorite songs of yours. Thank you, Beverly. Stuart Fincher says, it's a shame. First song I ever heard of yours. A friend from Benbrook, Texas put this Mississippi boy onto your music. I've been a loyal fan ever since. That's awesome. Thank you, Stuart. And Teresa Lynn Tigert says, it's a shame. I can't help it. I have to dance for the whole song. All right. Well, let's do that then. I want some dancing. It's not too late to dance. Not too early to dance either. And this show will be back up on YouTube. If you missed something and you want to catch it, or whatever. One more time before I get into this, I just, I've lost my mouse. There it is. If you could see from below down here, it would just be. Well, A, I'm not wearing pants, so that's a whole thing in itself. And then B, it's just a bit of a disaster. But let's see. This week's postcard, one more time, is that if you contribute to the show, I will sign and personalize and mail that to you. And that's from Spain, from a wonderful festival out there. And then again, I do a set list this week is going to be a really long set list. This 34 last month, this was the longest set list. Normally they look like they're handwritten usually, but they're like a shorter. These shows are usually like an hour and a half, but the last one of the month is all request, and I don't know how many songs I've played yet, but I think it's going to be a very long set list. Anyway, if you contribute $30, I will send you the set list and the postcard. It's a twofer. All right, here we go. In the key of A. You ready? Kissing flowers underneath the sweet magnolia, begging for answers, trying to make a stay. Been burning up the hours and talking till the midnight, just dreaming ways I could hold you next to me. What men draw things have a reason. Maybe our hearts are just too careless and free. But it's a shame we could have been something so big and grand. Just kissing flowers underneath that sweet magnolia. I'm begging for answers, trying to make a stay. time I could have had you, but it's too late and all the past has come and gone again. I'm at the back door broken. It's a shame. It could have been something so big and great. Just kissing flowers underneath the sweet magnolia, begging for answers, trying to make a stay. I'm tired of writing, but I can't put down my pen. It's too late now to talk or turn back. So just hold on, baby, here we go again. In the wrong way and that one-way track. It's a shame. It could have been something so big and just kissing flowers underneath the sweet magnolia. I'm begging for answers, trying to make a stay. Trying to make a stand. All right, man. It's almost like we know what we're doing. That was great, Adam.
Wow, likewise. It's a good song.
Adam Landry back there on the couch, sleeper sofa.
Couch rocking.
You know, that's one of the things about COVID. Pre-COVID, we didn't do shows on sleeper sofas.
I think it's safe to say I've never played a show on the couch.
So, you know, it's, you count your blessings where you find them.
That's right.
All right, let's see. Where are we at? Okay, we have, while we're in the key of A, let's do this. 3 nights ago, my friend Ray Wiley Hubbard made his Austin City Limits debut, which was really cool. I haven't gotten to see it. I've been told about it because he drops me in the grease. I think he plays this song and he says, I wrote this song with Hayes Carll. Again, this is just what people have told me. I wrote this song with Hayes Carll. He's a great young songwriter. As soon as he gets some kind of tolerable personality, the sky's the limit. Ray, when I first started playing music, Ray was one of the first people to sort of take me under his wing and give me opportunities to not only open for him, but also give me advice and just help me out. You know, I didn't go to school for this. I didn't know anybody that did this for a living, or very, very few people. And Ray was one of the first people that actually did this and did it really, really well. That I got to know, and I'm just incredibly grateful to him for sharing his wisdom and being so generous with his time and his talent and teaching me so much and just making me feel like I belonged. It really meant the world to me. And we got together and we wrote a couple songs, and then in 2010, I think, I got invited to perform on Austin City Limits. And what I realized was that, well, what I had known is that Ray had never played on Austin City Limits. and I was 30 years younger than Ray, and it felt very. It didn't feel right that I was getting this opportunity before he was, had done so much more and contributed so much more. I felt uncomfortable getting this thing before he did, and so I just asked him if he would come out and sing this song with me, and so he did, which was very cool for me to get to sing with one of my heroes on my Austin City Limits debut. And now, 10 years later, I don't know who he pissed off. He must have pissed somebody off. But they finally invited him, and he got to do the show. So I can't wait to watch it. I had my own show the other night when it was on live, so I missed it, but I'm looking forward to it. And we're going to do this here. This is a song Ray and I wrote a long time ago. And it is on, we have a different version, a new version, on a record that I made this summer, right here in the doghouse. I made this record called the Alone Together Sessions. I'm getting a lot of mileage out of this Alone Together name. And anyway, on here is Drunken Poet's Dream featuring Ray Wylie Hubbard, which is just very cool. And in case you're wondering, these vinyl are all gone. I just got 3 of them the other day, which are I'm going to have to hang on to because there's only 3 vinyl left, I think. That's what they told me anyway. Of that particular record, but you can download it. I think you can get a CD from Amazon and you can download it and you can listen on Spotify and stuff. So go check out this song. So this is Drunken Poet's Dream with Ray Wylie Hubbard, and we're gonna do this other version, which Adam, I think, will you help me record it actually?
Sure.
You engineered this track. So it's gonna go like this. Let's see. Wild as wrong. Oh, she likes to lie naked and be gazed upon. She crosses a bridge and sets it on fire, and it lands like a bird on a telephone wire. All wine bottles scattered like last night's clothes, cigarettes, papers, and dominoes. Laughs for a minute about the shape I'm in. She says, you be the Santa, honey, I be the sand. I'm gonna holler, I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna give me some mescaline. She bring the roses and a place to lean. A drunken poet's dream. I believe my harp has got a busted reed. All my lips are chapped and about to bleed. She tastes like pills in a cheap cologne, and she tells me I don't ever have to drink alone. Now there's some money on the table and a pistol on the floor, a few paperback books by Louis L'Amour. She said, honey, don't you worry about judgment day, 'cause dying to get to heaven, that just ain't our way. I'm gonna holler, I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna give me some mescaline. She bring me roses and a place to lay. A drunken poet's dream. it's true. All right. Woo! Okay, congrats, Ray Wiley Hubbard. Oh, and you know what? People requested that song, and I forgot to read the request. The Tucked In Tees said, Drunken Poet's Dream, love that song. And Eric Lindquist said, Ray Wiley Hubbard mentioning your disposition on ACL was pretty funny. Drunken Poet's Dream, please. Great song. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. All right, let's see. Brandon Mullins request, hey baby, where you been? That was my introduction to you. You opened for Todd Snyder at the Cat's Cradle, and it was the only time I've ever seen an opening act called back for an encore. Boy, did I pay for that one. Really? Did I get called back for an encore? That's cool. I kind of remember that gig. I remember his tour manager, Elvis, going, watch yourself, Carl. Easy does it. It's not, the opening act's not supposed to do an encore. I was a rookie. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, let's do this song here. This is in G sharp, A flat. I never know what to call it. What do you call that?
Your pick.
Doesn't matter?
Don't matter.
There's not one where people
It matters in classic and jazz with horns, but
okay.
In guitars it don't matter.
So like, I won't embarrass myself if I call out either one. In my mind, I'm like, if I say G sharp, and like real musicians will be like, oh my god, who is this guy?
Nope.
But it doesn't matter. Okay. All right. Well. And I saw, speaking of Todd, I saw the Purple Building was on here watching, and I don't know if that's Brian or Todd or who's doing that, but the Purple Building is where Todd does his Sunday shows. And we played there together.
Yeah.
I've done it twice, and Adam's done it once with me. And I need to go back over there. I need to go do that. That's fun. So, all right, we got a couple more. We're going to make this a 3-hour show, and then we'll probably call it a day. But this is... Okay, one more update from Allison. She said, I talked to the doctor. We're going to need lots of tips. Oh, God, I should have got that dog insurance. That's the thing. I didn't even know about it. We spent so much money on our dogs. But mostly on my dog. I have my dog, she has her dog. I mean, they're both our dogs, but her dog did not talk to me for 2 years. Like, it wouldn't even let me touch it until just recently. Now we're buds. We're tight. But my dog's the one that does all the damage, like lots and lots of damage to the house. But this has been a rough week for Willie. He's been to the vet 3 times. And yeah, it's very, very expensive. Anyway, all right. So now that I've guilted y'all for more money, let's see if we can pull this off here. Took all my clothes and they took all my money. They told me dirty jokes, not a damn one funny. It'd have been alright if they'd have seen my honey. Hey baby, where you been? Well, I wear big britches and I walk real tall. I'm eating sweet potatoes if I'm eating much at all. I wake up in the morning just to talk you to the wall. Hey baby, where you been? All my life I tried so hard to find, but you just kept running around and around my mind. Well, I built me a rainbow tall and high, set me in the clouds eating moonbeam pie. I'd walk across the valley just to hear you sigh. Hey baby, where you been? stand snow. I start drinking heavy when the cold winds blow. I better stick around for just one last show, singing, hey baby, getting dark until my heart was black and blue, searching for a trace of sign of love. Well, now build me a rainbow tall and high, set me in the clouds eating moonbeam pie. I walk across the valley just to hear you sigh. Hey baby, wait. Hey baby, wait. All right. Let's see. Trying to catch up on them. All right. Okay. Let's see. How many more can we squeeze in here? Adam, thank you. I don't know if you knew what you were getting into when I asked you to come. How about a hand for Adam Landry back here? I said, hey, you want to come pick a few songs? And he's like, yeah. 37 songs later, he's like, what? Are there bathroom breaks involved here? Okay. All right. I had, all right. I think, God, there's just so many requests. I'm sorry, you guys. If I'm not able to get through songs tonight, I apologize. I really appreciate you putting in the request, and I will try to get back to it next month or, yeah. All right. Let's do, Highway 87. First, let's do You Get It All. Kimmy Eckberg says, you get it all, please. You did this on Cameo as a surprising anniversary gift for my husband. It's my favorite song ever. Capitalize. That's awesome. And it's also not a song that you can get anywhere but Patreon. It'll probably be on my next record, but right now it's just there. So this is one I wrote with Craig Wiseman. And we're going to try it in the key of A, I believe. Let's see. All my tame and all my wild, all my man and all my child, all my faults and all my scars, all my sometimes lucky stars, all my joys and my regrets, all my old Guy Clark cassettes. I prayed the night we met, you get it all. All my lows and all my highs, all my truth and all my lies, all my rights and all my wrongs, all my from now on love songs, all my future, all my roots, all my worn out cowboy boots. I kick off in the hall, you get it all. And I'd rather drive you crazy, being more than you can stand, than to let you fall in love with half a man. All my cards are on the table, and darling, it's your call, but I'm all in, so lose or win, you get it all. All my will be, all my was, all my cloud of Texas dust, all my humble, all my bragging, all my on and off the wagon, all my always on your side, all my be your place to hide, all my catch you when you fall, you get it all. And I'd rather drive you crazy, being more than you can stand, than to let you fall in love with half a man. All my cards are on the table, and darling, it's your call, but I'm all in, so lose or win, you get it all. my breath until it's gone. You eat it all. All right. Thanks, Kimmy. I appreciate the request. I like that song.
It's a good one.
Thank you. Okay. All right. I think 2 more and then we're out of here. If y'all want to hang for 2 more. We're Springsteen in this tonight. Let's see. Highway 87. Dennis Abrams says, Highway 87. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Good song. Thank you, sir. Then Paula Austin says, what does Paula Austin say? Oh, here we go. Thanks. Okay, Beaumont, because we're from Beaumont. I already played that one. Highway 87, because it is the beach road and it crosses over to Galveston and the Old Quarter where Ollie and I met you, and is the best place in the world to hear you and Allison. Sure wish I had a Highway 87 t-shirt. Yeah, for those of y'all who don't know, Highway 87, well, it runs actually from Minneapolis all the way down to Texas, or Minnesota all the way down to Texas. It is the one road on the Bolivar Peninsula that I used to live on. That's the only road in town. And there's the bay on one side and the Gulf on the other, and about a half mile of 20 mile long, half mile wide stretch of land in between the peninsula. And that's where I started playing music. That's where I moved when I got out of school, and kind of that's where I, paid my dues. The bars up and down that peninsula and on Highway 87. And there's a beach. It was called the Zoo because it was so wild. You could drive on the beach. You could shoot fireworks on the beach. For a while, you could shoot people on the beach. That was a thing. It was nuts. It was nuts. And I lived right there. It was incredible. It was the cheapest beach in America, and I loved it. It was amazing. And after I had a bit of a career, I started throwing a music festival out there called the Stingery Music Festival, and we did it for 2 years. It was amazing. We had Ryan Bingham and Ray Wiley Hubbard and Todd Snyder and Will Kimbrough and Jesse Dayton and Scott Nolan and the Sisters Morales and Corb Lund and Terry Allen and Eliza Gilkison and on and on and on. I'm forgetting probably 20, 30 acts that were there, but it was really special. And then a hurricane came, wiped out the peninsula. My house disappeared. My car never to be seen again. And so we did a fundraiser the 3rd year. Ray Wiley Hubbard played all 3 years. That's another thing I'll be incredibly grateful to him for, is he came down and played my festival every year. So, anyway, it holds a special place in my heart. Bolivar Peninsula, Crystal Beach, Texas. So this goes out to you guys. This is Highway 87. I said Highway 87, that's one dangerous place to be. When you're pissed off all the local boys and your back's against the sea, and the cops all know your number, the bars all know your name. After 6 straight months of drinking, boy, you're never gonna be the same. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't remember when. I may not know where I'm going, but I sure know where I've been. All the sheriff, he just watches every move I make. Then one of these days he's gonna arrest me for all the time I take. And the local girls all act like I just ain't their kind, painting on their precious nails and losing their sweet minds. And I'd give half of Texas if I could find a friend. I may not know where I'm going, but I sure know where I've been. Well, the ghost is disappearing as I line up on the beach. Yeah, doing all them little things that Sunday school don't teach. There's a Jim Beam by the fire, your mind, go walking around the bend. You may not know where you're going, but you sure know where you. Hey. That's one dangerous place to be when you're pissed off on them local boys and your back's against the scene. And the cops don't know your number and the bars don't know your name. After 6 straight months of drinking, boy, you're never gonna be the same. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't remember when. I mean, I don't know where I'm going, but I sure know where I've been. Yeah, I know where I've been.
Yes.
Absolutely nowhere for 10 months. That's not true. I left the house a few times. But if you had some kind of like grid or like some sort of pie chart of like years that I've traveled, this year would be the fewest miles. Mm-hmm. My A-list membership is in jeopardy. Yeah, but it's been nice actually to just be able to be home. It's the first time in my adult life I've not been in a bar 80% of the year or a venue. So anyway, thank y'all for allowing this to happen. When I went south, when all the touring went south and everything shut down, I didn't know what we were gonna do, and I had no idea that we were gonna be able to like come here and play music and sustain ourselves. So thank you so much. And also tonight, a percentage of all the money that's collected in tips is going to go to Adam Landry, but but also the Second Harvest Food Bank of Central Tennessee. And so far, the Alone Together family has purchased over 10,000 meals. Actually, it's closer to 12,000 meals now. We need to update that statistic, but 12,000 meals for folks in Tennessee, which is incredible. So thank you guys so much for everything you do and for supporting the show and supporting the community. All right, so I was going to finish it up here with this song that I just discovered today. Somebody requested it, and I probably should save it for some other time until I've actually learned it, but that's never stopped me before. Let me see if I can find it here. It's a Warren Zevon song. Are you familiar with this song? Don't Let Us Get Sick?
No, I don't know that.
Boy, I thought if there's ever a perfect song for this time.
So good.
Oh, but you know what else we're gonna? You know what? I should do something else. Let's do. I'm gonna save that for some other time until I know how to play it because I've already forgotten the melody. But Jeffrey Bailey requested it, and Jeffrey, thank you. I'm gonna do that soon. That's a beautiful song. Thank you for turning me on to it. For now, let's do some Blaze Foley. I had several people request Blaze. I don't know if I can find the request here or not. Yeah, okay, let's see. Joey Sanchez says, how about Clay Pigeons or any Blaze Foley? And Mark Flory also asked for Clay Pigeons. And we're going to do that. Yeah, guys, if I didn't get to your request, I'm sorry. But, as you can see, we've been at this for well over 3 hours now. And we just don't, we just got to call it. But, again, thank you so much for sending the request and for coming and hanging out with us. I'm so incredibly grateful. Adam Landry, thank you for being here. It's been a blast. I've been by myself for a while. It's nice to have you here.
These moments are so special and awesome.
Well, I'm really grateful to get to share this time with you. And What did we play it in when we were pre-show? Do you remember? Was that
I think it was, yeah.
C? Let's try D.
Yeah, D.
All right, everybody. Our last song of the night. Thanks again for being here. I'm going down to the Greyhound station. Gonna get a ticket to ride. Gonna find that lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Gonna ride till the sun comes up and down around me about 2 or 3 times. Smoking cigarettes in the last seat. Trying out my sorrow from the people I meet and get along with it all. Go where the people say y'all. Sing a song with a friend. Change the shape I'm in and get back in the game. Start playing again. I'd like to stay, but I might have to go. Start all over again. Might go back down to Texas. Might go somewhere I've never been. And get up in the morning and go out at night, and I won't have to go home. Get used to being alone. Change the words to the song. Start singing again. I'm tired of running around looking for answers to questions that I already know. I could build me a castle of memories just to have somewhere to go. Count the days and the nights that it takes to get back in the saddle again. Feed the pigeons some clay. Turn the night into day and start talking again when I know what to say. I'm going down to the Greyhound station. Gonna get a ticket to ride. Gonna find that lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Gonna ride till the sun comes up and down around me about 2 or 3 times. Feed the pigeons some clay and turn the night into day and start talking again when I know what to say. Oh man, I don't want it to end, but I don't trust myself after 3 hours. It can be getting weird, and you guys, it's not good to do anything for 3 hours straight. So everybody, thanks so much for being here. I'm so grateful to you. I appreciate it. One more time for Adam Landry. Please send your prayers out to One-Eyed Willie, and everybody, thanks for sending your requests. I'm sorry if I didn't get to it. But I appreciate you being here. If you want a postcard or a set list, just contribute to the show. And yeah, all right. I'm looking forward to next Tuesday. You guys take care. All right, adios. See if I can turn this thing off here.
There we go.
I may not be able to. Let's see. I don't want that. No. Oh shoot, hold on. This is not the graceful ending. I almost have to play another song just to make up for that, but I'm not going to. Alright guys, love y'all. Take care. Adios.